We were supposed to go to Hualien, but there's a slight problem.
There is an enormous typhoon fucking this part of Asia.
Yeah, there's the world's biggest typhoon this year just decided to park itself right outside Hualien, so we've decided to change course and go to Tainan.
Yeah.
And if you remember, which you probably don't because who watches this shit, this is exactly how we started our trip to Tainan. Late. So what time were we supposed to leave?
1.
What time is it?
2+2.
We have a screwdriver kit for repairs, and also because we got these phone mounts, but we messed them up and they're not wide enough, so we have to widen that up to hold our phones to navigate.
To navigate, it is important.
Yes, let me show you what my setup is on my scooter. I'm carrying quite a few things. I've got my clothes in this bag here, nice and dry. Shoes, and then if I just pop this, please don't fall down. Camera gears, chargers, audio, all of that stuff, and a sweater because the mountains of Taiwan get really cold. But yeah, I got new fluid, new seat, riding to Tainan in the middle of a fucking typhoon. Okay, we've made it to Yunlin. I know we've made it to Yunlin because I can smell it. Yunlin smells like shit. I wanted to try and do this all in one go, but I am feeling not great. My blood sugar levels are very low. I don't feel hungry, but I gotta eat.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I've been better, but I'm more, I had some food before we left, so I'm not as tired as this fellow here.
Yeah. Should have eaten when we left Taichung because I am feeling rough. Ended up getting the exact same thing he had in Taichung. Hopefully this revives me because it's like, I've never felt this old in my life. My joints are tired. I can't continue on. Chai County's got some interesting activities taking place here. Nice.
I'm a piece of shit.
See what we got here.
It's not the worst.
It's adorable. How you feeling, Andre?
I was doing my stretches, man.
Tainan, I'm so happy to see Tainan, but I have never felt this shit after like a 4-hour ride. It wasn't that long. I'm getting old. Is it normal? Jesus Christ, man. I can't remember how normal it was. I remember doing really long rides and feeling totally okay, and now I'm just like, dad. I've just noticed I'm sunburned. Who the fuck gets a sunburn in the middle of a typhoon? So this is essentially the same as the last time me and Andre went to Tainan. We avoided all the local delicious food and just ate tacos instead. We love this taco restaurant. It's not a paid ad. I don't even know the owner or anything. When we come here, that's what we eat.
Really, like cheap as well. No, they're good. Like,
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It's good to be back in Tainan. So I think the coolest thing about Tainan is the fact that you can walk down these streets because they have such a food culture here. You can hear the people like talking and eating and preparing food. There's so much life in these streets. Yeah, sitting outside in the streets. I love that. That's so unique to Tainan.
Taichung feels a lot more almost sterile by comparison.
I would agree with that, yeah. Here we are. It's busy as ever. Nachos and their famous sauce, the best. Sorry, it's kind of windy. The typhoon's still in action.
The next day.
So last night at the restaurant, I started feeling really faint, and I had a really high fever. I was just sweating a lot and almost passed out. I kind of did on the table. It was kind of scary. I ended up coming back to the hotel at that was at 9 p.m. and it's now 11 in the morning the next day, and I've been in bed ever since. I felt terrible. I don't know how I managed it, but heat stroke and a typhoon. That's some white boy shit right there. Check out soon, and then we're gonna head over to Kaohsiung next.
I'm gonna go hit by this thing. Every time we come to Tainan, there's always some like religious ceremony thing. It's pretty cool. Blocking traffic with the full weight of the police behind them. But I don't know which god's birthday it is today, but I hope he has a good birthday. Gets lots of presents. How you feeling, champ?
I'm good.
Did you get up to much last night?
I thought I was having a quiet one, and then I met these Americans in this nice bar in Thailand called Dive Bar. I'd recommend it. I feel like a goblin fucked a Mordor orc, and I am the offspring gone wrong.
That's a very Kiwi way of putting things.
Fuzzy had heat stroke yesterday, and he's getting better today from the heat stroke, but like I am fried.
I had heat stroke, you had alcoholism.
I can't even drink it.
Tainan's so cool because of these old buildings. You can see where the building used to be, and they just built up around it. It's interesting. There's so many old buildings here. The whole west coast of the island is fairly protected from the typhoon. So that means Tainan is, as its usual self, hot and sunny. And I think we made a very good choice by coming south first and not going through the mountains and dying. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the weather. There's that religious ceremony going by. Whoa, what the fuck is this? It's a centipede carrying women and children. Someone in the comments has got to tell me what the balls is this. They've built a contraption that carry women. Oh, she's throwing candy at people. Oh my goodness, they're throwing candy. That's crazy.
I think it's a lobster.
No, it's a centipede. Did you get religious candy?
恭喜发财.
Oh, no, you dropped it. Are you allowed to eat it?
I have no idea. I'm gonna see. Interesting. Tainan's not boring, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So I love Tainan. I love Taiwan too, and I try to learn as much as possible, but do not ask me about whatever the hell is going on here. It's as close to a Santa Claus parade as you're gonna get. Instead of like Santa and reindeer and floats and snow, they have a centipede on bicycle tires with women and children that throw candy at you on the streets. Very fun, very strange. Andre got me a Big Mac that I didn't really want, so that goes in there. Next to the Red Bull that he got me that I also didn't really want, so that also goes in there.
I'm a giving man. I also got him some candy from a child. Don't put that in because that doesn't sound too good. But yeah. Deodorant.
Andre set up his roadside shower setup.
Got some sunscreen. Always got to say sun safe, you know. Vaseline for the after, but yeah, band-aids, a bit of masks as well. Critical. Taiwan's a very welcoming place. Always have a place for your stuff.
Me and Kiwi have made it into Kaohsiung, and we've stumbled into this. I think this is what it is. I'm not entirely 100% sure, but we have these in Taichung, and they are old Kuomintang neighborhoods. So the Kuomintang, when they moved to Taiwan from China after the war, built these interesting neighborhoods with these like fairly nice houses that it's all abandoned now because the local Taiwanese people that were here before the Kuomintang weren't huge fans of the fact that I don't even think we're allowed in these neighborhoods. It's all walled off.
Huge. Like,
really
like
cool.
The roads are big. You've actually got roundabouts, which is something you don't see a lot in Taiwan.
Yeah, like places for like children to play and like all this stuff. It's like really cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of the ones in Taichung are going under regentrification, so they're being turned into like cafes or dessert shops or Instagram spots or whatever.
There's a lot, I think, in near Taotun and Nantou that has quite a few, and yeah, they're just doing it into like actually genuinely nice cafes and stuff, because you've got like your front yard, backyard type thing, and like it reminds me kind of if you've ever been to China, like the hutongs in Beijing, which are those. Yeah, a little bit, but like it's different at the same time.
Yeah, these are very, very unique. They're very, very cool walking around. It's very, very quiet because nobody lives here anymore. But I think that's a shame. I think if they kind of like made sure they were structurally sound and redid them, I reckon these go for a very pretty penny. But then again, you're kind of doing the same thing that they did when they first opened them, is you're making these exclusive to people who have money or come from a certain political class. But they're very, very cool.
Who do you reckon is actually the owners of the land it's on now? Is it just government?
The government, yeah.
Government land.
Pretty cool. This used to be like someone's bedroom. Are you still hungover?
I'm in like this lull. Probably got a heat stroke.
We got these Japanese 1,000 lemon things that contains a lot of vitamin C. Made me feel quite nice.
They're good, man. Those people drink hard, play hard, and work hard, and they have all these little potions that you can get a few in Taiwan, but not as many as Japan. But this is one of the ones I used to take. A real pick-me-up. There's another good one which is got turmeric in it, and it's an orange thing. You can sometimes find that in like a PX Mart. Those are like hangover savers through the magic of wizardry.
Good old Japanese potions.
My favorite class at school is Japanese potions.
Gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of this helmet that I bought. It's quite heavy, which wears on my neck after like an hour, and it lets in a shitload of wind. So when I actually stick a camera and a microphone in it, I'm worried you guys won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. How's your helmet? Is it letting a lot of wind?
It's not too bad, but It's quite heavy because it's the Transformer one. Now I feel like a fucking pancake. But after 4 or 5 hours, it's pretty fucking heavy, yeah.
Hotel number 2 here in Kaohsiung.
It's
Gorgeous wallpaper.
it's got the separate beds.
I asked for twin beds thinking they'd be separated and they're not.
Oh well.
Great view, as you can see outside the window. Lovely view of the city of Kaohsiung. I wonder. No. It doesn't hurt. So, oh well, cheap, very cheap.
Very cheap.
That's the Church of Scientology here in Kaohsiung. That's crazy, I didn't know that was here. As you guys can see, I burnt my hands. I forgot to put sunscreen on the back of my hands and I burnt it. Oh man, it's like redder than the floor. We're gonna take these U-bikes, or U-chariots as we like to call them, to our favorite place, Cheating Island. That was a ride and a half. I'm sweating my ass off. I look ridiculous. I want to sweat patches. Good lord, you're like a ghost. You're a ghost.
As it goes.
It is so hot. I can't believe this. It's so cold in the north with the typhoon and the winds and everything. Like it's dropped to the mid-20s, which yes, for Taiwan is cold. Here in the south, like the air is stagnant. So many people here for a Sunday, eh? Lots of families.
Yeah, like
having a good time. Check out these scooters. Woohoo! All right, we made it just in time for the sunset, and they've got these like crazy sand castles that are pretty cool. I can't quite make out. There's a dragon and all kinds of stuff. This is the biggest one. That's a cat and a monkey in waves. Not entirely sure, actually. Life's not bad, eh?
Lots of beautiful trees.
Lots of beautiful trees. Beautiful Bloody Marys.
You're a beautiful Bloody Mary.
Thanks, babe. Like if you told me there was a typhoon ripping Taiwan to pieces right now, I would call you crazy. That's gorgeous. There's a turtle, a tortoise at the bar.
I think it's a turtle.
Wearing a diaper.
And there's a dog.
The shit you see on this island.
Goodbye, Wugway.
We're now leaving Cheating to go meet up with a very special someone. You'll never guess who it is. Keep watching to find out.
Click like and subscribe.
Yeah, comment down below. Who do you think we're gonna see? Who gives a shit? I find it really cool how like the scooters leave the ferry like that.
I feel, yeah, it's really interesting, but there's one thing I'm gonna think, like when they all started their scooters on in the deck below. You're just like breathing in all those like exhaust fumes and stuff,
yeah.
But I think it is pretty cool. Like it's a very local way to get around. I'm a big fan of it. They also have a great pisser, which I'm now about to commandeer.
Look who finally decided to show up. What's going on? It was Wes that we were meeting up with. Anyways, I gotta end this before we get a little too drunk. By the way, the next video we're gonna be in Kending, right, Wes? Woo! We're going tomorrow. You're coming.
No, I'm definitely not.
All right. See you guys, me and Wes in Kending tomorrow.